Welcome back. All right, it's time to focus on those unwanted fats, everyone. Dr. Frank Dockler is joining us, founder of HealthyOne Weight Loss. Thank you for coming in
Thanks
today.
for having me. This is great.
So we're focusing on fats, but in a good way.
Yes. So
The good fats.
Fats are good. Fats are good. A lot of people think that if you want to lose weight or manage weight, you have to cut the fats out. And that's not true. It's really the sugar that goes in as the weight to us because of the effects it has on the insulin in the body and causing us to go into storage. But too many people ignore the fats. Bad information,
Exactly.
cholesterol.
Well, you hear it from all different places. You really never know what to believe. That's why I think you always have to talk with the experts like yourself about this so that you know, because I think some people start eliminating things that really clearly they shouldn't be.
I agree. You know, good examples is we're familiar with, to some degree, I think the keto diet or the paleo diet, and those diets in particular. Not that I'm promoting or suggesting people do that in any way. Not that it's good or bad, but people lose weight. But that's heavy on proteins and fats, and for that same purpose. Now, you do have to still be careful. Too much is always too much, whether it be carbohydrates, fats, or proteins. But you do need to get about 20% or so, 25% of your calories from good fats each and every day.
20% of your calories from good fats. So now we're going to show you some good fats, right?
So some examples. You know, we know the traditional oils, olive oil and avocado oil, coconut oil. There's some different supplements out there that are good for us, and fish oils. Your more solid versions and typically become the more saturated fats you're going to find in your eggs and your salmon and red meat. And there's kind of a mixture somewhere in there: hemp seeds, walnuts, almonds, good pasture-raised, grass-fed butters, avocados, all great sources of healthy fats.
And when you're talking about fats, and if you just, and healthy fats, and even if you stay away from the protein, there's a lot that can be done on this side of things too, correct? You don't have to worry about eating all the meats all the time.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Although you want to make sure you're still getting some of those fats from the meats. They are different in a lot of ways. Well, olive oil and avocado oil, you can put over your greens, you can cook with these things. You do have to watch the smoke point in some cases.
Yes.
But
we just talked about that yesterday.
I saw a little bit earlier on that.
Yes. So when it comes to eggs, I know when I was talking with my new cardiologist, that making sure we take out the yolk sometimes is a good thing, not having a ton of yolk involved.
I'm going to disagree with that.
You're going to disagree?
I'm going to totally disagree with that. And the reason being is because, one, there's great amounts of vitamins and minerals contained within that yolk. They also contain a chemical or an enzyme called lecithin. And lecithin breaks down the cholesterols and fats in our bodies. And things that are high in lecithin, like eggs, actually lower your LDLs and increase your good cholesterol.
Okay.
So eggs are probably one of the most perfect foods that you can take in your body.
I could have misunderstood her, so let's not take my word for it. I probably should have her explain that kind of thing. That's why I ask you, because,
I appreciate
again,
that.
You know far more than I do about this.
Yeah, so these do not lead to cholesterol issues, thus leading to heart disease. There's a lot of myths and things that surround that.
Now, what about fish compared to meat? So when it comes to fats, which does the good fats, which gives you more?
Well, you're going to find a large amount of your omega-3s in things like fish and different supplementation, even hemp hearts and some of the different nuts. You're going to get more of a saturated fat within your red meat. But again, saturated fat's not being bad for you, although there are some saturated fats like the commercial grade hydrogenated oils, and those are actually the ones that are dangerous to our bodies. But for totally different reasons than fat, more for the inflammatory responses it causes in the body.
Gotcha.
These reduce it. The ones that are hydrogenated and commercial, the trans fats, those increase it.
So, and I'm assuming when someone comes in and they want your assistance on that weight loss, every person's going to be different. So there might be something that you, not even just have up here, but that one might think they could put in their diet that maybe because of how their lifestyle is or something that's going on within them, they might have to leave something out. So you really cater to each person and what they specifically need.
Yeah, exactly. Lifestyle, age, different hormonal things, medications, all are factors that we have to take in consideration when we're prescribing weight loss or weight loss management plans to somebody. We may even at some points reduce fat or eliminate fat, but for short periods of time, just to get the body to react a certain way, which thus proves how important these are really to our overall health.
And to briefly sum this up, what your weight loss plan, what all does it include? It's including clearly what they should be eating.
Yes.
What else does it entail?
It's coaching, it's management, it's education. By the time we're done working with somebody, our goal is to have them completely self-sufficient, to have them educated enough on how their body works and also enough on health that they can go ahead and take those same habits to their family, their children, their grandchildren, and hopefully in the future start to reduce that childhood obesity issue that's become such a problem here in the United States.
Well, thank you again for coming in.
Thank you very much. Broadview Heights.
Right there in Broadview Heights, and we had his website up, so give them a phone call as well if you want to get scheduled. And I thank you for being with us today.
Thank you once again.
All right, David.